Some people, they need slap.
My thoughts on marriage is that it shouldn't be a ritual. It's like it has become a ritual that firstly it must be obeyed. You understand?
Yeah, sure.
It shouldn't be like that. And it's not by force for everybody to get married. Nah. It's not by force to get married. The thing is, some people go to the extent of going to the bank for loan to get married,
Yeah.
and then after the marriage and everything, they don't have the work to pay for the loan. And you know what's funny? The girl will leave. There's actually a story somebody told me, and the girl has left the guy now, and the guy is struggling to pay the loan. Like, why was this so important that the guy had to get married at that period?
Because of what?
Because of what?
He's
Because
growing.
everybody, he was growing.
So stupid.
Like, seriously, marriage, me, actually, I'm not for marriage. If it comes, it's a calling. If it comes, we answer.
It's on God.
Good.
We don't have to just stress it. Like,
If it comes, we get married. If it doesn't,
you know, at times too, some of us, when we see our mates getting married and all that, we get pressured and we want to be like, we also want to get married and all that. And at times when our peers get married, they tend to be some people like they tend to be like preaching out.
You know, that is they will go for a gathering. They will be like, when are you getting married? You are getting old. You are this.
And at times when I'm even doing something, Aisha don't do that. You know, you will get married and there are some guys. So please tell me there are some guys. If you can't take me as I am, bye.
True.
That's the door.
True.
Come on, like, people are something else. And I'm not saying marriage is bad or something. It's like, it has become African. It's part of African.
It's part of Africa. It's
culture. It's our culture. As a girl, when you get growing, there's at some age, that's how they've make it seem. It gets to a point like there's some age that you have to get married.
And then our families too believe that it brings dignity to the family you are from
and all that.
You have to get married.
And we are not against marriage, but
it shouldn't be forced.
It's not forced.
You shouldn't be pressured to get married.
No. Even because of that, there are some people who are in some relationship that they are being more treated, but still they are in the relationship
because
sake of marriage.
I want to get married. I'm getting old. If I leave him, who will come to me? Oh,
come on, that's cliche. Like. Don't do that. It's getting out of hand and it's boring me so much. Like, I know people will be going hard in the comment section and be like, but hey, that's your own thing. We are not here to speak against marriage. If it's the time knocks your door, who said no?
Nobody will say.
Just go in and just explore. Get married. Be with the person that you feel like you want to be with, but don't be with somebody because you're getting old. And then again, I remember I met somebody who was like, I'm getting old, so I'm in a rush to get married. So you're going to marry me because
you said I'm also ready to get married.
Who told you I'm also in a rush to get married?
The psychological traumas and stuff in marriage.
Come on, you have to just know who you are getting married to.
True.
You have to know who you want to spend the rest of your life with,
and then you be prepared mentally,
emotionally,
spiritually. Because actually, if you don't have this, you are just dead and gone. Because see, when you enter the marriage. And then there are things like abuses, violence. And then you know what they do? They tend to look at, even my younger sisters are married. They are not bad. Even my friends are still in their husband's house. If I leave, it's a disgrace. And sometimes too, we tend to stay in marriage because of our children. My dear, get life.
So before you realize you are dead.
You are dead. Get life.
So if you are gone, who is going to take care of the kids that you were caring so much?
Get life and leave. So when you get into marriage, don't play the house thing. Be cleaning, be cooking, and don't think about yourself. Get life. Do something that today, if the man decides, I'm no longer going to be in this marriage, you have a life for you and your children that you want to kill your life for. You have theirs or not. Marriage shouldn't be forced. You should be prepared mentally. You should know who you are giving your life to when you go into marriage with the person. It's a union. It's a union. It becomes like a bond. So, my dear, bond well.
And it's also an institution. When you are in marriage, you are still learning. Because you can't just You know, we have people who have dated for 6 years or 7 years, 20 years. You can't just know everything about the person
Look
you are
at
with
who
for that 6 years or something.
What
Some
is
people are making marriage like it's a race. Like everybody, you have to just run and go
No.
catch it. Because I know people will be talking, your fellows have gotten married. Please
and you
spend
know
me that, my
that
fellows.
aside, no, before you even get the wedding stuff,
Yeah,
I have to have a 20 bridal train. You know, there is this story. The girl actually had, her family, they were rich. So the guy now, so the guy proposed that let's do something small. That let me say, is it 200 million marriage or what? It's okay, right? The girl said no, it's too small, and so they should go for loan. That dignitaries will come and they'll get the money back. So the guy somehow understood. And then when this money came, the girl and the mother took that money. Now, the girl did not even continue the marriage again. Now told the guy that you should go and look for money to pay the loan.
Please, if you are not ready to get married, if your resources don't add up to that kind of huge, big, luxurious marriage, you can actually marry somebody by going to the courts with your family members.
Please do not pressure that
sign.
Young boy you are with.
You are with to get
He
married.
has things. I don't pressure him to do those weddings. You are not despite though. It's not everybody that is despite or down with it. Those people that can. So just appreciate what the guy has to provide.
And don't just rush him to get married to, because there might be some. You know, sometimes people turn into that kind of like that kind of abusive partner because of the pressure and the load. The load is heavy on them.
And young girl, let me say, like me, I get married and you expect me to wear when my friends are wearing those things, and buy me this, because they will gather and how some people will talk. You will feel.
That's one thing about me is. If I'm dating, if I'm in marriages, I'm not sharing off nice news to nobody.
No.
Period. If your boyfriend is buying you iPhone 13, spend it. I don't give a shit about that one. I'm okay with whatever that I have. That's on a period.
Yeah, so that
I don't want
is contentment. Please be content with whatever that young guy is providing. He's trying.
He's trying.
He has not even bought anything for the mother.
No, he's caring for you. You're coming to Virginia. My friend is having iPhone 13 Pro Max. So what?
But my girls have hearts.
Some people, they need to stay tuned. Bye.